Sounds like there's a couple of 9/8s in there. Hopefully, there's a bunch of 9/8s in there. Let's see what happens with the CGC Prescreen unboxing, shall we? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Skeff's Knowledge. I am Skeff, and thank you so much for checking out in this epic 3-part video, which at the very end of this, there'll be a giveaway. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. That I have 3 CGC Prescreen boxes that have all come back, and we're going to do a part 1, part 2, and part 3, all one day consecutively. So this is part 1. Welcome. I thought about doing all 3 in one go, but that would be exhausting. So we're not going to do that. Because like, you know, in all my videos, I will show off the grades. I'll actually show you like the current values. Then I show off all the rejects, which we probably got some rejects in there. Because I remember this batch, there's like, I sent off 125 books for pre-screening. I did send some books off that were kind of like 50-50. I know press may have not helped them, so I was kind of curious on how CGC would kind of go through with them. Like I said, I sent them off the slowest pace possible. None of them are fast-tracked. These were all received May 5th, and they all came back in today, which is September 10th. At least 3 of the boxes did. I have 2 more boxes coming in sometime next week, which then you'll see those videos on those as well. So without further ado, let's go and crack into this box and see how terrible I did, shall we? Hope you guys have all been doing very well. I know everyone's been waiting patiently for all their CGC books, so it's always exciting to get some back. Let's see here. Oh, it's a little different. It's a little different. So normally there's like a that thick foam core stuff on top. Let's see if I can look without showing you guys. Yeah, so I'm surprised there's no foam core on top of that. I wonder if they've run out or anything like that. So we just got some bubble mailers or some bubble wrap on the top. Looks like I save all your boxes, save all your bubble wrap material. Oh, what is packaged up a little differently? No, it's no. It's just only thing different is packaged just like every other box I've gotten back. It's just instead of the thick cardboard top, it had the bubble wrap on top. So that's the only thing that's different. Ooh, all right. I see a good amount of CGC books in there, so that's a good sign. And then here is, unfortunately, the book that says raw books inside. Sad face. But it doesn't feel like maybe 5 or 6. I'm going to go with 6 of them. We're kind of on our way to 3,500 subscribers, which is just crazy to think about, and I can't thank you all enough for just hanging out and sticking with me and enjoying the time that I'm doing to hang out with you guys. This is a blast, so thank you so much for doing that. Oh, man, it feels so good to have some CGC books back. It's been a minute. So this is exciting. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've had this many come back in one go. It's always very exciting. So like I said, first book up that came back in 9/8. Oh, I see the back of it, Something Kill Children book. Which Something is Killing the Children book is it? It is a... Ooh, let's go! My number 7 came back in a 9/8 that I picked up off the rack. Exciting times. Something in the Children, number 7, first print. That's a good start. So I submitted all these under the pre-screen. So like I said, if they got graded, I think it cost them like $18.75. And if they were rejected, it cost me $8 for just the reject fee. That's kind of where I am price point into the books. Obviously the price of the book as well, but we'll see what we got. Oh, we got another Something in the Children book. Let's see. I think this is an entire Something in the Killing Children box. I think. I'm excited. This is issue number. Ooh. This is good news and bad news. This just means that the rest of the boxes are going to be bad. Let's go. This is a really hard to find number 2 second print that I think I only paid maybe like $20 for back when I was picking up the issues. This is wicked. Number 2 second printing came back in a 9/8. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ooh, this might be the box. Oh, you'll be surprised. I think my memory is triggering. I think it is Something in the Children in this box. Let's keep this party train rolling. Oh, another Something in the Children book. Let's go. Number 2. This is hands down. Get my face out of there. This is my favorite cover. This side profile pic is phenomenal. It's so good. It's so good. I love this cover. This is one where I would crack open one of these. Like I said, man, no damage to the case. They look great. No hairs. Oh, man, I love it. No trouble at all. So beautiful. So beautiful. Like I said, this is one I would actually get Werther to sign if I ran across him. Or I would like get him to like sketch this on a book. This is favorite cover. Let's go. 3 big copies of Something Killing Children. Oh, I'm excited for this box. This is so exciting. Let me know, guys, down below if you were either selling, buying, or holding Something Killing Children. That's an interesting concept right now. It's kind of like a little quieter than it has been Creasy's. Oh, man. More Something Killing Children, guys. Yes! My third, it's like top 5 favorite cover. This is number 7, second print. I don't know what it is about this cover. I absolutely love this cover. It's so much fun. Yeah, that's 7 second print. That was actually a copy that I actually FOC'd like 10 copies because I thought they never announced the cover of what it was gonna look like. So like, yeah, let me get 10 of those. Let's see what happens. It turned out to be a great bet. Next up, we got let's go. We got another one. Woo! I don't think all 10 of them are in the submission because I definitely know I think I sold a couple of them and then a couple of them I didn't think would make the cut. So I'm not sure how many are in here, but definitely not 10 of them. But I think there may have been 5. Next up, we have, yeah! We have a third one. I am so excited. So 3. We've got 3 of them so far. Man, I think this is an entire Something's Killing Children box. This was a good idea by Skeff. Good job, Skeff. Job well done. Oh, man, this is looking good. This is looking super good. It could be an entire sale, maybe, depending on which one we're going to keep. So next up, we got another Something Killing Children. It's a number 7 second print 9/8. Yeah. Woo. All right. Yeah, but I'm interested though. It's like it's a weird time, right? Like people are still buying copies, but they aren't like they're holding. Like a lot of them are holding value right now, kind of where they were for the past couple months. There hasn't been another resurgence of it yet, which would be hard to imagine. There'd be another it's hard to imagine them getting higher than they are now. I know a show and movie and like announcement would help out a lot, but it's hard to fathom it. But I mean, I guess it's a possibility, right? I mean, look at Invincible, but that's a super old book. Like I'm trying to like Sweet Tooth, but that's a super old book. Like I'm trying to think of other indie books that like I mean, Invincible number 1 9/8 like $3,000. Like that's insane, awesome. So next up, another one. Ooh, a number 1 5th print. Let's go add to my 5th print collection. Oh man, it feels good. So far I have the local comic shop day in one of these 5 boxes somewhere, and I have the 8th print getting graded well. So it'll be really cool to have like the official like actual off the rack issue number 1, cover A, cover B, cover C, and then the 2nd through the 8th print all in 9/8. So that'll be a fun little photo to get. Oh man. Ooh, all right. This is actually the 1 in 25 Momoko Virgin Radiant cover. Very nice. All right, next up. Also, have you guys been noticing that at least the CGC fast track times have been kind of coming back down to where they were previously? Right now, I think the last time I checked, as of recording of this video, they are at 49 or 50 business days. So I'm like, that's super tempting. I mean, it's still terrible. Don't get me wrong. Before we start, dislike. It's still tempting though to have like, all right, 49, 50 business days, and it like with my discount, like when you have that elite membership, at least till the next year, get 15% off. So like for a CGC fast track, which some people seem to like CGC more, but I've submitted a bunch of CBCS. I like both. Both seem good, but to get one back in like 49 days for like $30, like that seems more fathomable. Like I could kind of get behind that. But next up, we're gonna have another Something Killing. Oh man, this is so much fun. I love this. I have no idea which box is opening. Ooh, a number 1 4th printing. Oh, I love this cover. This is not. I don't think it's the most valuable of the additional printed covers. I mean, granted, like the 7th and 8th print, but the original like 2 through 6. I think this and the 6th print. Oh man, they're hard. They're all really cool. I don't know, man. I feel this cover though. This one I really like a lot. I really dig this one. Granted, this is the one I have the most of, which is why I like it the most. But yeah, dig this cover a lot. This is wonderful. More Something in Children goodness. Ooh, another 4th print. Let's go. Man, got 2 4th prints and a 5th print, plus a number 2 2nd print. All my 7s came. Like, I don't even know what got rejected. Like, I don't even know what I can be mad about. I'm happy. This is great. I'm not sure what the total is right now of how many books we got in 9/8, but Man, all the ones I did want to get back in 9.8, we have gotten back in a 9.8. Guys, let me know what you think, though. Like, have you guys been using CBCS a lot more recently compared to, like, CGC? I know the turnaround time is really hard to deal with right now, but, you know, it's one of the things where, like, are you dealing with it? Are you sending some more books to CBCS? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. We got more Something Kitchen to Goodness. Oh, this is a good cover. Not my favorite cover, but still issue number 2. Like, I think this is particularly pretty reasonable right now, but I'm not sure the price is, but it'll be right here. But yeah, it's not bad. It's still issue number 2, so it's still technically her second appearance. Man, this is blast. I have no idea what's in any of these now. This is crazy. All right, next up, we're going to have another copy of... Ooh, another number 2. Oh, I'm excited for these. Excited for this. That we... Ooh. Sorry, my evil laugh. I'm just super pumped about getting all these number 2s, which I was picking these up, I think, maybe a year ago for, like, pretty reasonable prices. Like, really insanely good deals on these number 2s because I love them. And I'm so excited, so excited. But this crazy train I've been on with Something for Children, which is coming up now on its 2-year anniversary, because it did release in September of 2019. So like, it's been a fun 2-year run for Something for Children. It's kind of crazy where we are now, 2 years later, because it took like 7-8 months. Yeah, it took a while. It's then we got the pandemic when price started going up. So next up, oh, more Something Kitchen Goodness. We got, oh yes, more of these, please. More of these. Oh, so excited to get these back in a 9.8. So like I said, some of these will be probably for sale. A couple of the Duke kits. Some are keepers. Some are long-term ones. But like I said, man, some of the Dukes will probably be for sale. Check out maybe like eBay, Instagram, whatnot, depending on where I put it. Next up, more Something Kitchen Goodness. We got another copy of a... Oh, let's go. Oh, man. Oh, that's beautiful. We'll do a little recap at the end of everything that we got back in today, and then we're still going to do our reject books and go over why they got rejected, so we can all learn together on what books not to submit to CGC. So next up, oh, I think we got another one. Do we get another one? Oh, we got another one. That's how you do it. I have so many because I love this cover. It's so good. It's so simple, right? Because you got the red matching the red background. It's so simple, but yet stunning. I don't know. Love this cover. Absolutely this cover. If I can ever get Meat Werther, I would get him to sign this one, or I'd take a blank and have him kind of do maybe a similar, not exactly the same, because you don't want to, like, I don't know. Hell, it'd be epic though. All right. So let's do a little recap of how many we got back in. We hit 17. Yeah. I am not complaining about that. 17. Now, let's see what I went wrong with inside of these. But yeah, hopefully you guys checked out my most recent video where I was a crazy man and submitted 150 books to get graded by CGC. Note to self and note to you, don't do that again. The logistics was a nightmare because I realized, like, oh wait, I now have to pack all of these into one box. Yeah, that was zero fun. So like crossing my fingers and praying the box doesn't show up there in like a million pieces. I mean, I packaged them all inside of Gemini mailers with bubble wrap and things like that, but still, it was 53 pounds of comics. Like, slightly terrified that it's going to get there. Like I said, I'll do the best I can to show off maybe why they got graded or maybe something that I missed. So the first book that didn't make the cut, I think there's only 2 in this submission, but I remember submitting like 5 total. So this is an absolutely stunning copy. There is like a... Man, this is the one I thought was on the cusp. They look pretty. Look at this beautiful goodness. These things in a 9.8 are... when I submitted it, they were crazy prices. I think they cooled down a little bit. But still, Thrawn number 1. I submitted 2 of these. Like I said, it's got a little tick, but nothing... I saw one of my 9.8s with like a little tick. So, there's a little tick on the spine. I don't know if you'll even see it. Get my head out of the way. And on the back, there's just a little bit of rubbing. So, nothing that I thought was, like, too bad. So this is one where, like, I mean, if there's notes, they're here. And if there's not, maybe I will send it in again and see what happens. But, yeah, it looked really pretty. You know what I mean? It looked really pretty. So, Oh, thought I had a chance. That's unfortunate. So Thrawn number 1. There's two of these. There's 2 of these that are rejected in here. So let's get them out of these Mylars. And let's see if I find anything wrong with this one right away. So just another copy of Thrawn that I have in my hand. Just looking for anything crazy that would have thrown it off. And this one looks even cleaner. I mean, there's a little printer rub on the back. I mean, it's just a little bit of printer rub. I'll show it off to you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm not a crazy person. But it's still really clean. Like, it's something that's like, let me show it off. So, like, a little bit there. And then a little bit maybe on the top there. Other than that, though, it's like one of the things where, like, I'd almost want to try again. It's a really nice copy, though. So, yes, that one didn't make the cut. Nothing I'm seeing that's too obvious. So those 2 did not make the cut. I thought one of them would definitely make the cut. Unfortunately, they didn't. And here's a book that I submitted just so I could sell. Of course, it didn't make the cut. The books that I definitely love. I can see why. This is one I just missed out on. This was there's a little bend on the cover here in the middle. So something very pressable. But it's a Hell Arisen number 3 first print. A little bit of rubbing at the bottom. So, like, it's probably, yeah, this is one that's on the fence. You know what I mean? Like, 50-50 shot. There's a little bend in the middle of it. And I'll put my finger next to it so you can see maybe on camera. Right there. So a little bend right there. And a little bit of rubbing on the back. Nothing too significant, though. You know me, I'm trying to be fully transparent with the books that I submit. So here's another 7-second printing that I'm just going over right now. See if I see anything wrong with it at all. If there's notes, they'll be right here on the screen for you. There's a little indentation, a little bit of rubbing. Oh, this one has a little bit more rubbing than I'd like, I guess. And than they would like, I would assume. If I can get it on camera, I will. Otherwise, like, there's no significant indentations. Like, there might be a little fingerprint back here, but, like, nothing I can't wipe off, right? So, maybe a little bit of a fingerprint on the back there. And then a little bit of rubbing toward the bottom there. So, but yeah, so there's just a little bit of stuff there that, like, you know what I mean? Now I'm curious. Now, like, a fun experiment would be like, you know what? I might just send all these off to CBCS and see what happens. That'd be a fun little thing to try out, right? Because they all got rejected for the pre-screen for the CGC 98. So I got another second print here. So it looks like I tried to submit 7 of these. Like I said, like, nothing really popping off. Like, I really try to take my time with these. Nothing here. And like I said, if any notes, they'll be here. Oh, this one has a bend at the bottom. Oh, man. I guess I missed it. Oh, it doesn't look like it came from me, though. It looks like, I don't know what that is. I'll show it off to you guys, though. I mean, it had a little bit of, like, wrinkling to it, but nothing, like, significant, if I could show it off here. See, just, like, a little bit of wrinkling. But, like, here's the bend at the bottom that I can get on camera for you guys. It's a little bend at the bottom there. So I think that's what kind of killed it. So, yeah. Sorry about my chair. Oh, there's another bend. There's why. Okay, so this one definitely needs a press, too. But the bend, I'll put my finger over it. Like I said, guys, I want to show you off what they're kind of looking for, and this is why you want to take care of everything. So right there, it's hard to see. There's a little indentation. There it is, right there. So that probably hampered the ability for it to get a 9.8 as well. So like I said, guys, when you're submitting books and you're freaking out, like, oh my gosh, Skeff gets all these 9.8s and things like that. I'm like, yeah, I do get 9.8s. Ha ha ha. But there is a method to the madness, and I thought I was being extra picky with this copy, but I may have missed something. So that's the problem there, right? Is that, like, there are little things. So that one didn't make the cut. Oh, this is one I really needed to make the cut because I already sold a copy. Because I'm like, oh, I got another one coming back that looks perfect. So this is the number 3 unlocked. This one did not make the cut, which I thought it would. Oh, there's definitely, man, it's weird. It's got a little, it's just a little, and it's one of the ones where, like, you think. So I'll show it off in here. There's one color breaking spine tick, and I'll put my finger right above it. Right there. And then there's a little bit of rubbing on the bottom, just kind of across the bottom, like wear and tear, like probably where it's hanging out on the shelf at one point. So if you see across the bottom there, so like just a little bit of like color rubbing. Otherwise, though, there's nothing else kind of wrong with the book. So they're kind of looking for something. Like I said, if there's any notes, I will add it. But the front cover looks perfect. That's why I submitted it. So it presents beautifully. So like I said, those are books that I'm like, think about. Oh, man. And then I had 2 more copies of number 2. So I was hoping for a couple more 7s to make the cut. But one of the things was like, hey, maybe I'll submit them again to a pre-screen to kind of see what happens. That would be hilarious, right? This one has like a weird little stain on the back of it. Like I said, if any of these have grader notes, I'll be adding them to the screen because I've definitely had one before that had grader's notes. This one's, there's one there. Maybe that's 2. Maybe there's 2 color breaking spine ticks there. 2 of them on the. I have number 2 first print. So here is one. If I can even get it on camera, it's so tiny. It's right underneath my finger. And there's another one that was a little further down, but like I said, they're just that small. And there's just like maybe a little like thing, but yeah, I think they're just being. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a stain on the back of it. I don't even know if I can get this on camera. But there's like a little stain right here. Right there. So yeah, so I'm like, maybe that's what prevented it. But it's always one of the things where like, I think some of them are just kind of so 50-50 that sometimes it might be worth it to like resubmit it or like send it off again. Maybe like fast track them, see how it goes, see what grade they actually are, right? That'd be a fun experiment. Maybe I just submit all these to CGC fast track, no pressing. And then that'll help kind of justify, like, that's a really good idea. I mean, like, sure, like, sometimes it's expensive to do it, but, I don't know, I think it'd be a good idea. What you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Like, that might be something that I actually might be worth. A lot of these books I love. So, the Some Begin Children books, let me know if you think I should maybe send them back in, unpressed, fast track to CGC, then we can actually find out what the grades they actually are. And that'd be kind of fun, right? Like, hey, now we know the ticks, now we know what the damages are, and let's them in and see what grades they come back at with those damage. Oh, this sounds even, the more and more I say it, the better and better it sounds. I think I'm going to do it. I think I convinced myself to do it. Because I love all these books. So like I said, those are the rejects of that bundle there. We have 17 books making the cut, and that, dare I say, is a wonderful start to part 1 of this 3-part series. Like I said, guys, stay tuned for part number 2 to learn the instructions on how to win the giveaway at the end of part number 3. But guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video. I really appreciate it so much. Guys, let me know in the comments below if this helped you in any way. If it did, that's great. If you have any questions on anything at all, please never hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram here. I have no problem answering questions or helping out where I can. I am not the greatest at this, but I am learning just like you on how this whole comic process works. I look forward to kind of taking the journey with you guys as well. But that's it for this one, guys. Skeff, out.